Yeah, probably the old school was a lot more involved and just welcoming.
Our school pride has changed over the years. I think by moving into the new building, I think students have a bigger sense of pride in their school since it's so $112 million better.
Pride means going to the sporting events, showing up to the. Do we even have pep assemblies? We don't have pep assemblies. No pep assemblies.
Yeah.
We don't have. Ike doesn't have as much pride as he does.
Well, I feel like compared to like the old school, it was a lot more of a bigger more of a bigger thing, a bigger deal. And I think switching over to the new school, like it just kind of deteriorated slowly and stuff. So yeah.
I think that school pride has changed over the years, moving from the old school to this school. But I think that it's had a positive effect on school pride. So I think it has changed, but I think in a good way.
Ike pride. To me, it just means going to like supporting sports and stuff. And there's not really a lot of Ike pride.
Ike pride means that when you're representing your school or when you're in the school that you try your best, you help other people out when they need a hand up, and cheer on the teams and competitions, whether it be drama, sports, arts.
I think school pride is a pretty big thing.
I pride. I think it's just taking pride in your school, you know, being spirited, like you support the school, you love the school, like this is your home thing.
I pride to me means supporting the different teams you're in or clubs. It also means just showing up for class, giving it your all, seeing everyone who would come to the football games even though they were in a different place, seeing everyone who comes to the basketball games, dressing up during Spirit Weeks.
Well, the student's pretty important to everybody else. It seems like it doesn't really matter, but
School pride, I think it's really huge. I think if you feel good about what you're doing and where you're at, that you try better and your results are better.
I think it's important because when you have school pride, you want to be here. You know, in school, more fun to be at and stuff. So if you don't have it, it's like boring. You're like, I don't want to be here. So, yeah.
School pride is very important because the more pride you have in your school, the harder you work, the more you want to participate. So I think it's very important to have school pride.
definitely not the lunches, or the schedule, or the first campus. Probably the teachers. I like the teachers. Some of them.
The lunches, the closed campus, no hats, badges.
Probably the students here. That's probably the best thing.
The blue wall.
I'd have to say the best thing about Ike, especially in the new building, is that there's like a place for everyone. There's so many different clubs and activities, like I said, that you could be part of. So I think the best thing at Ike is that even though not everyone shares the same interest, there's an outlet for everyone's interest.
It just decreased in the old school. I mean, at least you got to do stuff and have fun. I just come to school here.
I think it's just because everything's so new here. I think people are really trying to take care of stuff and utilize all the new technology and all the environment, the huge environment. I think having everybody in the commons in the morning. I like talking on the microphone. It's just fun. I think it's a lot. It's just as fun as it was, and it's just a better environment.
I think back then pride was really good as far as school, but I think myself, I was just kind of like, well, I'm an underclassman, this is awkward. So I think now it's like, I'm willing to pay my face down. So.
It's changed a lot. The old school came with a lot of old traditions that have been passed down generation to generation. But what I think is really cool about this new school is we're going to have the opportunity to build our own traditions so that we can be the founders of that, and then years from now, future generations will be doing the same things that we will have started.
Hi everybody, this is your last reminder, well not maybe the last reminder because I might see you in the hall and keep on reminding you that you really need to attend Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde right here. Next Thursday we open at 7 o'clock. This is Naomi. and she is part of the cast. Please, student body cast.
Can't really wait to see you guys there. And here's a little preview.
Little preview. Enjoy.
What you need is to get to work. Where are your law books?
Well, I know they're here somewhere.
You know, this vanity's real picturesque, but it started its life as a desk. Clear it off and find some room for books instead.
What are you doing?
Can you live without this? Can you live without that? I don't know what this is.
It's for hair.
Or perhaps spend some time improving what's inside your head. Out, put it in storage, sell it on eBay, leave it behind. Out, but are you angry? Good, so get angry. You may find the chip on your shoulder. The room just got colder.
Hey!
But with the chance you've been given, why are you not driven as hell? There's just no way around it. You gotta plow through till you
Found it!
been reading it hard, I can tell.
That's it.
So what is FCCO?
FCCO stands for Family and Career Community Leaders of America.
What do you do in FCCLA? In FCCLA, we really work on bettering ourselves and helping out our community.
So if I wanted to sign up, how would I do it?
You could talk to Miss Walker, and she's the food science teacher.
And hello everybody, I'm your host Moises Diaz, and I'm here with
Nazmi Saeed
And Miguel Vargas.
and this is ESPN. And we're going to be talking about spring sports. Yes, finally spring sports. And our first topic, we're going to be going off boys tennis. We have a player here named Martin Martinez. He is a 4-year varsity player and a honorable mention. So watch out for that guy. And we have girls tennis, Michaela Lopez and McKenna Fisher. Both of them are on their senior year this year, so you better watch out because they're going to be tearing some things up on that court. And we also have fast pitch with Paige Bonville and Paige West. And those two girls, man, they did some damage last year, so you better hope to do some damage this year.
And for soccer, make sure you keep an eye out for Junior Juan Rivera. He got Big 9 first team All-League goalie last year. And for golf, Holden Backus and Natalie Bond. They were both state qualifiers and first team All-League. And for baseball, make sure you look for Moises Diaz and Bailey West. They're seniors that are going to have a year this year.
For boys track, we have Ben Mahoney, 13th at state for cross country. Andrew Martinez, state qualifier in the javelin, and Keith Roberts, stud as well. For girls track, we have Zoe Robertson, state qualifier and record breaker, and Rachel Bush with her 4-year varsity season, and she's a senior this year, so watch out for her.
So I guess you guys can say that spring sports is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
We have a lot of talent out there this year. And until next time, we out.
When I asked Jeffrey this morning, do you want to just come sing in the theater, which was I thought was just going to be for my first grade class, sure. That's all I said, sure. No having to think it through, no having to rehearse. It was right out of the box, take the wrapper off, and he was up here performing. And it was remarkable.
One day more. And a day that doesn't really count. But it was a choir, it was a good time. One day more. It's now, today is here. One day more.
Jeffrey's favorite all-time musical is Les Miserables, and he knows every word to every song on that soundtrack, and that was one of them. These children are different smart. I'm not, none of us are smarter, we're all different smart, because I think he's probably the only one in the room outside of Mr. Iman that knows every single word to Les Mis. And I hope that what you saw today, it's so emotional, because he is a remarkable young man, and every single one of these kids in the department are remarkable, as are you. And if this isn't a display of Ike pride and Ike spirit, I don't know what is. And I can't thank you enough, you guys, for coming. Thank you so much.